Good evening, Ray family. How you guys doing this evening? You're doing fantastic. All things going well. A few things to look. I'm going to lead off to where I left off in the last video here that we did with the politicians don't give a fuck about you. I enjoyed that one, by the way. Hope you guys did too. I've seen a few more views on that one, which is nice. But going into that, following it off of that one there, another thing you can tell, especially with what's been going on, especially up here in Illinois, Cali, New York. You got all these sanctuary city policies. You got all Trump pushing ICE to go in and get these legal immigrants out. And what are these Democrat mayors and governors doing? We're going to protect the illegals. We're not going to crunch down on crime. Screw the average legal American citizen. Fuck them. Yeah. Right now, if you're living in a Democrat city, I'd be afraid. Because the odds of you having a crime committed against you and something happened to the criminal that did it, zero accountability, okay? And the sad thing is, the Republicans see it. But the Democrat followers and their voters are so blind to it and just think Trump is evil and everything else. I mean, they're feeding into this whole Trump dictatorship and Nazism that the left has been pushing. And the voters, the Democrat voters and opponents are feeding into this so badly, they become blind to what the Democrats are actually doing. I mean, no, right now, if a Democrat voter got shot on the streets and the guy was caught, and the Democrats backed him up and said, no charge, nothing, he didn't, what the hell? And he was illegal at that, okay, and so they're like, oh, we're going to deport him. The Democrats just be all up in arms, no, you can't do that, no, we're going to back this guy up. The Democrat really got shot by this guy, who probably go, yeah, don't deport him. I mean, it's that brainwash mentality that's going on with the left. It's crazy. So, again, following in right there, do they really care about you? No, they don't. I have a feeling here that this upcoming week we'll see ICE start hitting the streets of Chicago. We know that the military base up there in northern Chicago has already said yes to let ICE go ahead and the other federal agents go ahead and use the base to store everything they need and use the bunkhouses to sleep. So, it's probably say over the next week. I would say they're going to be up there. And then we got Pritzker saying, well, if he brings in the guard, we'll just take him to court. Dude, that's funny, Pritzker, because apparently we don't want to pay attention to the news. Now, I get it. Gavin, you're from Cali. Newsom's probably your buddy and everything, but even Cali lost that case when Trump put the National Guard down there and over the LA riots, okay? So you're just going to waste your damn time. I mean, yeah, it'll get blocked and everything through your little judicial system we have out here in Illinois, since it's all pretty much Democrat anyway. At least as far the north you fucking go. But then it'll get appealed. And we know that's going to fucking go. Right up to the federal level, and the federal's going to go, no, you can't. You already ruled you can't. The best thing for Pritzker to do, if he and the Democrats to do, if they don't want the National Guard out here in Illinois, clean your fucking city up and hold your criminals accountable. Work with law enforcement. Again, it blows my mind that we have a party, a political party in this country that's totally against law enforcement. And somehow, almost a little under half of the American people vote for it. I'm going to ask everyone this. Everyone that placed their votes in for Trump last year on November 5th, y'all show up and vote red too. We need to over freaking do what the Democrats do with their voters. We cannot let them win these votes. Everyone has to show up and vote. Everyone's talking a red wave during the last midterms. Obviously, that didn't happen. And this time, we don't need a red wave. We need a red tsunami to stop this madness. If you want safe cities, if you want safe towns, you want safe streets, you want a safe country, you cannot vote blue anymore. Because the Democrats don't want that. They want the chaos, they want the crimes, they want the anarchy. They don't give a fuck about you. Quit voting for a Democrat. I jumped the ship on the Democratic Party not through Obama's first term. I didn't vote for him in the second term. I saw already what was going on, and I was done with it. And the Democrat Party has done nothing to win me back. And the funny thing is, they were griping about Trump's first term about all the tweets and shit. And here they are pulling the same damn card. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's good for the goose, good for the gander. I don't know. But at the same time, if you're gonna if you're gonna gripe, then don't do it. Don't go back, go ahead and gripe. That stands up against standards. You're just turning out to be a hypocrite, which we all know the Democrat Party is anyway. I mean, hell, they might as well just turn themselves into the hypocritical party. They don't even have the whole thing of do as I do, okay? They can't even say that. Let alone do as I say. Report came out last month that showed, and yes, this was taken up the Iowa caucus. Well, it came from the Iowa caucus. All right, that the Democrats have lost over 1 million voters already. Now that tells you something. Where those voters went to, I don't know. I mean, me as a voter and me as a proud, freedom-loving American, I say wherever they want to go, that's fine. Whether join the Republican Party, that's cool. We will welcome you with open arms. You want to go independent, that's cool too. You want to go to another third party, fine with me too. Go where you please. The only thing I would say is just don't give up voting. Don't do that. But the Democrats have lost touch with the base of America. When you go and want lawlessness, you back criminals. I mean, you're going to lose the faith that Americans. It's pure and simple. You know, I was talking with one person on Newsbreak. Actually, when we talked, they made one stupid ass comment, which I thought was funny as fuck. Where they go, "We had no choice in November 5th." I was like, no choice. That's funny. The sad thing is, you're right. Well, of course, they're also Democrat too, but I was like, you're right. Your choice got taken away from you. They put in their candidate. But there was a choice. You just backed the wrong one. Okay, so. I mean, that they're right there. They want to say that elections are fair and everything, and how dare anyone say otherwise? Then they go and pull that shit that totally fucking proved everyone's point. Elections are not fair. They will do anything to rape, pillage, and steal it. And the fact is, why they do that is because they know that if it went actually legit down the board, okay, Democrats wouldn't win. They'd win a little bit here and there, but when it comes down to the Senate seats and all that, they win here and there. But they also want to talk about the gerrymandering on the damn maps. Come on. Illinois, 88% Republican. How in the hell Democrats hold 17 seats and the Republicans only hold 3? We all know why. And if you look at most states are red by county. The blue are your highly populated areas, which is something that Teddy Roosevelt was afraid of, was the cities would become so damn populated that they would hold control of the vote. I was going to say that if you look at most of the famous and most popular Republican presidents, the Democrats always held them back. Well, Teddy was definitely one of the hated ones right off the get-go. They didn't want him to hold office. The only time he did it because his VP as president passed. And then he took over. The one thing the Democrats were afraid of even back then. But also, too, with Teddy, though, this wasn't the Democrats themselves. A few Republicans were afraid of him, too. And definitely the handhold and stranglehold of the whole government facility itself was. And it's the one thing that we are dealing with Trump. Honestly, Trump, with him, I think he should look at what he's doing and everything and quit comparing himself to Washington, Reagan, Lincoln. Stop that. What he needs to do right now is look at this presidency and go, my presidency is pretty much going tit for tat with Roosevelt. No, I'm not fighting the Democrats. I had to clean up the judicial system. Otherwise, it would have been against me too. Just like it was with Teddy. And Teddy had to clean that up. I mean, to me, that Trump's presidency, his first and second term, both mirror Teddy's. Not exactly, but damn fucking near. The only difference between Trump and Teddy is, with the media, Teddy wasn't this fucking scrutinized. Actually, no president has ever been as scrutinized by the media as Trump has. Not only that, but they won't even give Trump an ounce of applause. At least the left-wingers don't. Everyone comes at me because I watch Fox here and there. I really don't watch that much news. I read a lot of it. By the way, to my news break people that follow me there, you guys catch me on this channel. Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to. So I'm on the news break site, so that's where pretty much where I get my news from. And that and for the Rant family, go on there too. Download the news break app. Just leave me on there, Brandon Parker. I have no cost putting my thoughts out there on that app, the news articles. So yeah, get on there. If you like what I say with the videos, you'll find the same stuff there too, guys. I hold nothing back. And if I do get called out, shit does get called up to me, I say, okay. It's rare, but it happens. But anyways, yeah. The media is just something else. And you want to talk about a dictatorship, okay? I mean, seriously, let's look at a dictatorship. All right, that even controls your media and what the media can say and what the media can't say. It doesn't go that far, but as far as controlling the media goes, a lot of the networks out there are definitely run and controlled by the Democrat Party. There's been a few people from CNN, been a few people from NBC that are getting flack because they have given Trump props or said something positive about Trump. And their own news agencies on their ass and writing them, and their own anchors are about how dare they say that. So you want to look at a dictatorship, keep voting Democrats, see what far you get. And they want to talk about the party of the free, they fight for democracy. Two things are wrong on that. They don't. They fight for lawlessness and chaos so they can then go ahead and start controlling everything. And two, they forget that we're not a fucking democracy. We're a constitutional republic. Nowhere in there is democracy. We have a president and we abide by a constitution. The House and Senate are only there for check and counterbalance. That's it. So go ahead. I like how the Dems keep going. We fight for democracy. What democracy? As far as the Constitution goes, the Democrats keep rewriting that one left and right and make up their own damn laws and rules and amendments to it. So it only fits their agenda, not the people. So yeah. And the only thing they have, and this is going to suck for them because Trump's done after this term. I really don't see a bill getting passed through where they make an amendment to where he can run for another one. I really don't see that happening. I mean, I guess it could after the midterms. We'll see what goes there. They might do it. But for one, Trump's pushing 90, okay? So there's that. He's still in peak mental health. I'm not worried about that. His health is all right. Just still, I really don't think he wants to end his career in the White House. Or his life. I don't think he wants to end it in the White House. I know at some point in time he wants to be off to the sunset and enjoy himself. So not to worry about that. So once he's done, now what's the Democrats' next pull? Because all they have is hate Trump. Where else do they fit with the American society? Where else do they get to the heartstrings of Americans? So it's a flawed party with no leadership and no ideals that fit with the American populace and its citizens. The only thing they have for them is Pritzker and Newsom. That's a barrel of laughs. And all they can do is fight against Trump and mimic Trump. I mean, that shows you something right there. If you've got to mimic someone, it's because you can't come up with anything else better on your own. And really, the only thing they're doing when they're mimicking is just coming at him anyway. So, and just, picking a fight. I mean, they aren't even doing anything to come at him, try to go over and undo, besides being the liberal justices and Democrat justices and judges and all that. Besides that, they're not doing anything else. They're just mocking him, trying to, and repeating and copying what he's doing, without actually copying what he's doing. Thank you for your attention to this matter, says Newsom. Newsom, I like that one. That might be a nice new name for him. Newsom. Top Gun fans was going, you can't use goose like that. You're right, I cannot. I apologize. No, you won't do that. Yeah. The only one who's doing a half-assed, half-baked job, and I think it's mainly because he's in food coma, is Pritzker. And that's really not saying much anyway, because again, he's not doing shit either. I mean, it's simple facts. You don't want Trump to put some National Guard in Illinois, then get a hold of the crime. Help out ICE. Quit doing your sanctuary city policy. Make the city safe. There you go. Problem solved. I was seeing one too where a bunch of people saying, well, it's funny how Trump isn't putting them in red states. Actually, the red states have welcomed it, and most have already mobilized their own National Guard. So there you go. There's no need for Trump to go in because they're already doing it or they're welcoming it. And then some states are even going so far as adding on to their prisons. Nebraska's adding on 236 more cells to their prison to hold detainees or to hold illegal detainees. So this one gets me too, by the way, what I'm thinking about. We're on that too. The legal immigrants. For some stupid reason, Democrats have put it in their voters' heads and that Republicans are against immigrants. No, we're not. We're just against the illegal ones. Okay? Big, bold letters, illegal. Immigrants want to come over? Cool. Know where the checkpoints are. Come through those. Go do your paperwork. Stay on top of it. Don't overstay visas. Don't do the bad shit you're not supposed to do. and then become a legal citizen. We're happy to accept immigrants. We don't want the illegal ones. And if they're coming over illegally, they've obviously done something illegal to begin with. And on top of that, if they hadn't, as soon as they did it illegally, they became a fucking criminal at that point too. So still don't want the illegals. Apparently the Democrats don't get that though, because they also installed Common Core math. So no wonder they can't understand this problem. Like I told her, someone was saying that they cannot understand the divide on this country. And the way they first framed it and how they're explaining it and everything was how the politics and everything's divided. We're divided against race. We're divided on crime and all this. And I mentioned that it got bad during Obama's term with Ferguson. And then during Obama's second term, I can't remember if that happened during first or second term, but either way, then you have Michelle and the rest of the Obamas. They just didn't do anything else to quell the situation. If anything, they really inflamed the racial divide. Hillary made it worse. Hillary made it worse on the political level because the first time in history ever has a presidential candidate went out there and slammed a name called voters. That's never happened ever. So she made it worse. Then on top of that, after Trump did get elected, the media and everything was bashing, not laying off, not let the president do his job. 2 sham impeachment fucking trials, So the media at that point made it worse. Then you go and they take the stupid ass election, put this idiotic. Like I said, I got to know Biden personally. He fucking sucks. All right. Bad VP. Him and Obama didn't do shit. They put him in office. And again, look at what the fuck he did. Might as well just stay the fucking VP. Or retired. So that's deepened the divide even more. Then I said on top of that, and then we had the Department of Justice being politicized and weaponized against a political candidate. 37 misdemeanor counts. 37. Magically turned into felonies. Now, I don't know how many people are familiar with how the jury works, but as a jury, you are supposed to decide together on one count and whether or not he's guilty. This judge put it to where you don't have to decide, just as long as you guys find him guilty, it's fine. So you have that BS that we all saw was total bullshit. So that worsened it too. And the Democrats haven't stopped. Now they're backing the illegals, they're backing criminals. They put George Floyd on a fucking pedestal. So that's pretty much what I said. All of that all together. I just said all that. And I said, there's every problem that's been happening in America right now, you can lay at the Democrats' feet. Every problem. Price gouging happened while Biden, yes, I still call him Biden, was president. The Democrats and leftists or anti-Trumpers ever bitch about that shit? And they go up to Biden and bitching on fucking social media and shit, put the prices down. No, they didn't. All they can say now is, well, Trump said he's going to handle it. Why isn't he handling it? Okay, it's been 7 months for one. It takes a lot of fucking time to get over that. Some are going down, depends where you live. If you're in Missouri, you're lucky. Been over there, the prices are pretty damn decent. Actually, pretty damn fucking good compared to what we have here. It just depends where you live. You can see the price drops. Were they big gainers? Not really. I mean, to Missouri for the gallon of gas, it's $1 less than it is here. Some states might see a $2 difference, whether it's up or low. Just depends on where you live, and look who your governor is, and look who your mayors are. Look what taxes get put in. Illinoisans right now, we are paying at 9.8. And that's just on state. If you look at all of the taxes combined, we're just paying for a tax state out of our income, and then look at our sales and all that, we're paying about 14%. Now, here's the kicker, though. We're a farming state. So, of course, Democrats can't let that go, right? 28% on tax the farmers are paying. So between their income tax and the 28 on their fucking crops, not to mention they got to pay that sales tax and everything too, they're actually coming out way worse, almost 30% tax. Do you think J.B. fucking Pritzker, by the way, I don't know who the hell he is. Never heard of him before. Apparently he's a governor. Well, I think he gives a shit. And then they have the audacity to come out and go, we know it's hard right now. We're working on that. We don't know why. I know they're not fucking that clueless. I mean, maybe they are. Or maybe that fucking stupid. The good thing is that we have elections coming up. The sad thing is, how many of you damn idiotic Democrat followers are just going to keep along and riding this bullshit? Or are you actually going to do what's right and vote for the well-being of the country? Now, you guys, I've even seen some people going, JB's doing a great job. The fuck? You must have millions of fucking dollars in your fucking bank account, dude. You must be able to afford those fucking taxes. And you must love crime.